Set. Racing, Gonna Want to Thaw began fast on the inside. Aggravation going up, followed by Grey Gypsy, wider out as Goldie Chief. Into the first quarter, well back then with Denali, Tuck and Zoom Calm. To the back straight and Gonna Want to Thaw about 3 in front. Grey Gypsy second. Third Aggravation, then National Nick, followed by Goldie Chief. Well back Zoom Calm. Denali and last is Tuck off the back and Gonna Want to Thaw 2.5. Grey Gypsy second about 2.5. Aggravation, well back then. Goldie Chief, National Nick, but Gonna Want to Thaw clear up the straight. Out in front of Grey Gypsy. Aggravation on the outside will get up and run second. Gonna Want to Thaw has won it well from Aggravation. And Grey Gypsy and they were followed back behind them then by Goldie Chief. Next National Nick and Zoom Calm, followed by Tuck and Denali went at the last in. The splits were 5:47, 18:29 and the time 30 and 57. The winner number 1, Gonna Want to Thaw. Number 1, Gonna Want to Thaw. The red taking out the first. The judge calling for a photo for second, 30 and 57 on race 1. 1 and a photo after race 1. Number 1, Gonna Want to Thaw. Number 1, Gonna Want to Thaw by Thorgal Magic from Thorgal Beth, raced by the Gonna Want to Syndicate, trained by Kay Webster and Heathcote, a black dog, well up to November 88. Judge calling for photo to split 3 Aggravation by Pop Gun from Split T, Gary Blackney, and 2 Grey Gypsy by Regal Post from Try Anything, Graham Sheehan. So it's 1 on a photo. For mine, this will get up for second on the outside. Aggravation just in front of Grey Gypsy. Gonna Want to... Coming in now, box 1 vacant with a late scratching of Volcanic Moon. Equation 3, Barbed Wire 5, Flossy Fleur 7. Tilby Sunset 2, Unstoppable 4. Coral Sunset, Lady Cuthbert the outside. Almost ready. Set now, light on. Ready. Set to go, race 2. Box, they're racing. Equation slow to begin. Coral Sunset, Unstoppable. Both away fast and Barbed Wire spearing through in the centre. They were followed deep out by Lady Cuthbert. Equation near the fence going to the back though. Coral Sunset around the outside took the lead by 2. Unstoppable second. Third is Lady Cuthbert the outside. Barbed Wire getting up on the inside of that Equation and well back Tilby Sunset. Up the back and Coral Sunset coming after it. Barbed Wire the inside. Then Lady Cuthbert. Barbed Wire drove through on the fence, took the lead. Lady Cuthbert making ground from Coral Sunset, but Barbed Wire came away 3 in the run home to Lady Cuthbert. Third, Coral Sunset. A break then to Unstoppable Equation and the last in Tilby Sunset. Hello, and there's one that didn't complete the course, and that's Flossy Fleur. Stand by for numbers. The splits were 5:37, 18, 15, 30 and 19 on race 2, and it's 5, 8 and 6. 5, 8, 6 the numbers. This Friday at 9:30 at the club. Moving in. Being boxed now, race number 3. Don't forget owners and trainers. Noms for the Skipper Silver Chief will close here next Tuesday in writing with the Melbourne Greyhound Racing Association. Set to go now. Last of them boxed for race number 3. Light on. Bunny up to the boxes. They're ready. Racing. You down Sarah began okay. Away fast. Luber out in the centre. Going up very fast as Cashpot from the outside. You down Sarah drifting back to about 4th on the first bend. Going to the back though. And the leader Cashpot. Liberal Victory up to 2nd, 3rd. Star Shot near the inside 2 or 3 to Blazing Trophy. You down Sarah Taffin there a mile back with Regent Park and Luber. Up the back though. Cashpot the leader about 4 lengths. Liberal Victory. It's going like a winner for mine. Cashpot into the straight. Then Star Shot and Blazing Trophy. It's all Cashpot though about 5 lengths. Liberal Victory second. Look at Taffin rocketing home for 3rd and then Blazing Trophy. Star Shot followed by Regent Park. Last couple in Luber and New Down Sarah. The split's 5:47, 18, 17 and the time 30 and 26. The numbers, number 7 the winner Cashpot. Second 3 Liberal Victory. And third 4 Taffin. 7, 3, 4, 30 and 26 the time. The new power 3 has Pizzazz 5. Supreme Replica 7. Boxes filling quickly. Full Kerry Magic, Rapid Valdez. Wishbone Supreme, Double Dutch to the outside. They're all in now, set for a start. Set, ready, they're racing. And slow to begin on the outside, Double Dutch away fast, Has Pizzazz, trying to get across, couldn't, and Blue Power the leader. Has Pizzazz second, Double Dutch is zooming around the outside. They were followed by Wishbone Supreme back in the field, cost effective. Rapid Valdez followed by Full Kerry Magic, and last of all as they travel down the back, Supreme Replica. The leader was Blue Power about 4 in front, Double Dutch is in pursuit. 4 lengths to Has Pizzazz and then Wishbone Supreme. Cost Effective followed by Rapid Valdez, Supreme Replica, but Blue Poet's going well into the straight over Double Dutch. Has Pizzazz, then Wishbone Supreme. Cost Effective, but Blue Poet has won it 2 to Double Dutch, about 10 away Wishbone Supreme. Third, I'd say, just in front of Rapid Valdez, and then Cost Effective followed by Supreme Replica, Has Pizzazz and Full Curie Magic. The splits were 10.31, 23.15, 35.54, and the winner number 3, Blue Poet. Second number 8, Double Dutch, and a photo for third. 3, 8 and a photo. Supreme, 10 Wishbone Supreme third. You don't sack him on that run, Double Dutch, because he's a pretty smart sort of greyhound. He missed it and had to work from box number 8, and that was going to be the problem over the 600. It's only a short drive into the first corner, and I think the winner has got a fair amount of ability too, Blue Poet, so Double Dutch is one to keep in mind. 1, Navy Blue in 3, Mighty Words 5, Smart Material 7, Kidder's Ace 2, Coraline 4, Star Turn 6, King Bubba the outside. Almost ready. Almost set for race 5. Set to go now, race 5 at Olympic. 5 to 4 on the favourite on the tote, number 2, Kidder's Ace, light on. Lure rolling, set, they're racing, and Kidder's Ace away well, very slow, explosive way. Kidder's Ace will drive up and lead Mighty Words, followed by Smart Material down to the judge, a lap to go, trouble there. Navy Blue shifting ground, check Smart Material. Kidder's Ace led out of the straight, Mighty Words second, 4 lengths away, then Navy Blue an explosive way, followed by Smart Material, a mile back, then Coraline. Star Turn and last is King Bubba. Down the back and Kidder's Ace about 3 to Mighty Words, 2 or 3 away is Navy Blue around the outside and well back, then Coraline. Kidder's Ace kick clear on the turn, about 4 in front over Mighty Words and Navy Blue, but Kidder's Ace too good, far too good, about 2.5. Navy Blue up for second from Mighty Words and then Coraline. A gap to explosive way in a jam up at the tail there, Star Turn, Smart Material and King Bubba. The splits were 10.27, 23.38 and the overall 35.96. Judges' placings about to be posted on race 5. You'll find number 2, Kidder's Ace, the winner. 2 is the winner, Kidder's Ace. The judge calling for a photo for second placing. 2 and a photo, 35.96. 2.10.5, 2.10.5 on race 5. Farina Star 2, Shady Lake, Virginia Lake, Cass's Dasher. Last and locked away now for race 6 on the card. The Premier Free for All. 6 to 4 on the tote, number 1. Eureka Man set to go. They're racing, Eureka Man fairly away, beginning brilliantly, Shady Lake to go to the lead. Autumn Chariot handy, Shady back near the tail, Autumn Chariot. Eureka Man getting through on the inside to the back straight. Shady Lake off the track, the leader, Eureka Man up on the inside. Then Cass's Dasher, followed by Farina Star. Shady back near the inside, then Autumn Chariot, Virginia Lake and Like a Star. Up the back and Shady Lake's about 4 lengths, Eureka Man, Shady trying to get up on the inside, Autumn Chariot a mile back. But Shady Lake's well clear up the straight over Shady and Eureka Man, and Shady Lake has won it by about 4 to either Eureka Man or Shady, followed by Farina Star. Then Virginia Lake, Autumn Chariot, Like a Star and Cass's Dasher. Back near the tail, split 5.34. Second split 18.02, 30 even the time. And this greyhound is racing in rare form at the moment, Shady Lake number 4. The winner and the judge calling for a photo for second. Even the time. Heats of the Classic Couriers Melbourne Cup set to go. Ready, they're racing. Away fast was Lady Rachel on the inside with Stumpina. Going up in a hurry, Tondara, followed by Material Gain. Murgatroyd's out deep on the track and then Cheating Hard. Followed then by Stumpina, My Theme and Last Stroller's Girl. Down the straight, just over 1 to go. It's Tondara joined by Material Gain, 4 lengths to Lady Rachel. They were followed by Murgatroyd and then came Cheating Hard. Cheating Hard, Murgatroyd bumped on that corner. Stroller's Girl angling up on the inside for a run down the back, but 10 off the leaders. Tondara just in front of Material Gain. 8 lengths away then came Lady Rachel. Stroller's Girl held up. Cheating Heart comes around the outside. It's Material Gain, the leader. A half in front of Tondara. Cheating Heart could be the one. Flashing down the outside. Cheating Heart swamps them in the straight. Comes away to win a length and a half. Material Gain, third Tondara. Stroller's Girl, little luck from Stumpina. They were followed by My Theme, last couple in Lady Rachel, and also Murgatroyd. Splits were 6.56, 17.90, 31.77, 44.80. The overall time. Number 5, Yellow, Cheating Heart, the winner. Number 7, second, Material Gain. And number 3, Tondara, third. 5-7-3, 44.80 the time, race 7. For the 8th event, they're ready. Set for a start. The racing Kidder's Way began okay, but slow to begin was Homeboy and Miss Imbar. The leader Kidder's Way early. Up and around the outside is Hillstroller, jammed up near the inside. Homeboy out near the tail, colliding there with Miss Imbar. Going to the back straight, the leader Kidder's Way. Hillstroller second. 2 behind the leader, 8 away to Can She Ever. Then came Pretty Regal Leaders Club, followed by Checking. Alpine Supreme, well back Miss Imbar. Homeboy coming to the corner though. Kidder's Way doing it well. About 2.5 to 3 out in front of Hillstroller. But Kidder's Way 2.5 to 3 to Hillstroller. Leaders Club was third, and then Can She Ever, Pretty Regal. A long gap to Alpine Supreme, Miss Imbar, and last in Homeboy. The splits were 5.38, 18.07 the time, 30 and 22. Number 1, Kidder's Way, the winner. Number 8, second, Hillstroller. Minor placing to 3 Leaders Club, 183 on the 8th event. Last round of preludes for the Classic Couriers Melbourne Cup. Set now. Ready. They're racing. Bowers 5 began okay. None of our last very slow. Penny's Charm bounded to the front early. It's about 6 in front. Running into the first bend over Supremely White, and then Bosma Bell. Shining Lady deep out, followed by Scarab and Speeding Light. It's third last, none of our last, second last, and 4 or 5 to Bowers 5. Penny's Charm the leader, but it's gone back through the field there, Penny's Charm. Something's gone amiss with it. It goes out to the rear, and down the back, Shining Lady took over about 4 lengths in front. Over Scarab, Speeding Light on the outside. Then came Supremely White, and none of our lass on the outside. It gets clear and gets home pretty quickly from Buzz My Bell. The leader was Shining Lady, but none of our lasses finishing well. And then came Speeding Light, none of our lass going after Shining Lady. They're going to hit the line. Shining Lady comes again. Beats none of our lass, a half and 4 or 5 to Speeding Light, third, a gap then to Scarab. They were followed by Bowers 5, Buzz My Bell, Supremely White, and failing to complete the course was Penny's Charm. Number 4, Shining Lady, the winner. The split 6.44, 18.05, 31.86 in the time, 44.72. It's 4, 5 and 2 after the running of race number 9. Set to go now, light on. For race number 10, they're ready. Set, they're racing. A little bit slow storming on near the outside as they draw down to the first of 7. Up and over at Prentice Ash, the leader from Black Vanity. Up on the outside is storming on, followed by Vintage Theme. Near the fence as they turn to the back and out to the rear is Black Vanity. Down the back and storming on dash to Prentice Ash. They're about 8 lengths in front of Stormy One, and well back then is Vintage Theme. Out to the tar goes Black Vanity. Up the back and storming on, swept away about 3 or 4 to Prentice Ash. Well back then Stormy One, third to gap Vintage Theme. Up and over the second last and storming on clear. Here's the last. Up and over it, Storming on to win it by a length or so. Prentice Ash second, 3 or 4 to Stormy One, then Vintage Theme. Charnel followed by Blue Dell and Black Vanity back at the rear. The split's 5.57, 19.07, the time 32.14. And the numbers, number 8, the winner, Storming on. Number 8, Storming on, the winner. Second, number 4, Prentice